I cannot help myself. My word. Welcome back for some more Breath of the Wild, where in the last video we did Mifa's song, but we conquered 4 shrines and not 3. I don't know if it's going to be the same way for the others, but I can delete the pictures that I took before. But I also gotta mainly make sure that I'm wielding certain things so that they don't burn. None of these shields burn, which is great. But now I need the magma armor on. I call them magma armor, but it's not magma armor. So I'm going over here. I didn't do Ruta's trial, but I will after I do 2 of the 3 that I need to do. Because I'm certain that there is a certain boss needed to be fought at one of the areas. Pretty sure, yep, I'm right, there is a Korok right on top of his head. I'm gonna stamp it with a leaf, but remove it right after. It's not actually, this one actually isn't that bad. Nailed it. I don't think I've ever done that Korok either. Because I never bothered to look on top of Daruk's head. We're almost there. We need to go over there. No, I don't. I went the wrong way. It's this way. Removing the stamp because I just got the Korok. Also, I gotta remove the star stamps over here. And I already deleted the other star stamps, so I'm good there. It's just it's insane that there are shrines there. And those shrines are easy to conquer because you have to conquer them for the DLC in order to go onward. So, and they are pretty hard to conquer. $23 luminous stone. I'm able to get 2 diamonds. And the only reason I'm getting 10 diamonds is so that I can sell them for a pretty decent price. I applaud your courage in coming here. The locations that will be revealed to you are of trials that will enhance the power sleeping within. Do not let your guard down. One is near Death Mountain. It's pretty easy to figure out. You have to just go on one of the areas. But it's near the Divine Beast of Rudania. Did that stone monument just start glowing? I suppose that proves I didn't imagine it the first time. What's this? A traveler in the land of flames? Are you truly able to withstand the heat? I know it's not my business, but I'm rather concerned. And also, how are you not burning? It must be that you amplified an ample amount of fireproof elixirs just as I did. Is that so? I will say nope. I would say nope, like I did the first time, but I'm saying it is. Yes, I knew it! I'm in the same boat, friend. If I don't use fireproof elixir, I'll go from a bard to a baked bird. Well, never mind my musings. I know it's musings, but I love saying musings there. Look at that! There's one here too. One of the monuments mentioned in my teacher's unfinished song. I wonder if my teacher ever contemplated this very song at this very spot. The song my teacher left behind. There's a verse about the trials that champion Daruk overcame. Allow me to sing it for you. Yet again, I'm doing it in speech. Crawling flame on a mighty peak. Rudania's champion, never weak. Look at how cute that Goron is. The hero's power shall grow. Seek trials, monuments show. One, stop a titan of molten stone. That's on the mountain. Two, follow rings of light alone. Three, survive lava's fiery fate. Champion trials await. The giant titan is one of the bosses. So, did it move you? By asking around about the champions of each region, I'm starting to piece together the key verses of the song. I can imagine it vividly, the champion's vigilance from 100 years ago. My teacher always advised that, to write good songs, one must travel the world and meet lots of people. That is why I spend my days afoot, talking to anyone who will listen. I was lucky enough to meet with Yunobo and Bluto in Goron City, both of whom knew much about the Goron champion. They regaled me with some rather interesting stories. I'm certain the stories they shared will help greatly in my efforts to accurately write the song's key verses. Daruk song. This is the place where the toughest Talus is in the game, which is, I don't know where exactly, but one is over here, which is very simple. It's near the Rudania Divine Beast. This is where the Titan is. When I talk so much, I end up having a hoarse voice, so it's not anyone's fault. It's mine. Then this one sucks because I have to go near a hot spring, but it's really hard to figure out where it is. This is definitely my last video for me because my word, talking so much just causes my voice to be in a graphical error. Sucks. 12:35 p.m. Not real time. So the first place we need to go is near the Divine Beast Raw Rudania, somewhere around here. The second place we need to go, because I'm not stamping the one with Rudania, and I'm gonna just look at my pictures carefully, is somewhere near the Titan. So it's somewhere around this river. Which this shows it's somewhere like around here. So I have to pretty much look at the rivers. But then the last one is at Darb Pond. So I'm going to stamp a star here. And figure out which one has the giant titan in it. But one of them is, I've defined a river like this. But the trouble of that is, I have no idea where it is. So I have to just look carefully on this, and then go back and forth between, so that I can figure out where to go. Darunia Lake, so it's not there. I don't believe I saw a hot spring near, so it's not there. So one is over here, another is over here, and the other is at the pond. So if I find any like mixed up structure, that's where it will be. So I have to just look around all of this to see if I can find it. Death Caldera. It's not there. It's not there. This looks close. I don't know. This looks like it's it. And I also need to take a picture of that. I'm pretty sure that's it. But it's also where the thing is. So I gotta find some sort of bridge-like thing. I found it before, but I don't remember where it was. Goranbi River. Goranbi Lake. Medingo Pool. It's somewhere. I just don't know where. Dark Pond and Volcano are all regions that I'm going through in order to get to where I need to go. So the first place I'm going to is Divine Beast File Rudania, which will instantly show me what I need to do. And it's simple. All I need to do is jump inside the volcano again. And then I'm able to survive the fall. Because it's where I need to go. Or I thought it was inside the volcano. There's one. I think it said 2 rings. And it was like fiery fates of the volcano. You gotta be kidding me. I also love how the lizard's just clinging on that wall. So yeah, now it's leading me downwards. And if you miss it even once, it would absolutely suck starting it all the way back. Down the fiery rapids we go. And then this is where we end up. All of the shrines are supposed to be very close to each other. Gosh darn it. Okay, good. We're very close to the shrine. It's gonna show where we're supposed to go. You would say this is actually a little bit easier than the Ruta Divine Beast. Whee! Shero Loon Shrine. I got the fireproof lizard before even entering this. I'm gonna shoot ice arrows at these guys. Frozen Whole Bird. Darn it. It disappeared. Gosh darn it. I was trying to let the frozen bird go ahead and burn for long enough so that it would turn into just a raw bird. But it wasn't working. I don't know why, because it would have just melted instantly from the temperature, but it didn't work. Blind spots. So what we're supposed to do is just wait until this happens, and we need to go to literally, and I love this trial because of what literally You have to literally just go to their blind spots. And I love how that's like a driving joke. I actually laughed when I did this trial because of how you have to just go through their blind spots. It's fun. And then this one is literally just stay up here. But when you fall down, you have to start all over again, but not from the beginning. If you've made it through, you can just go from the one place that you managed to make it through, because those tortures are technically checkpoints. Goodbye. Don't even care about not getting any of your things because you fall down anyways. That one was a nightmare when I did this before because of not bothering to attack those guardians. And there's supposed to be a chest nearby as well, but like I said, I'm not really somebody that would care about the chests, even if they're pretty useful. I remembered this chest actually. I have to open this chest up. Do a great flame blade with long throw, as if I needed that. But I am gonna drop something for that, despite the fact that I don't like it. I already have a great flame blade. Ah, that one fell. Gosh darn it. Now I have to take it, despite the fact that the one with durability up is actually better.
Good night, buddy.
Night, Ma. Love you too. I don't remember how I'm supposed to do this one. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. I was panicking because I was hoping that the piranhas wouldn't have broken. Well, yeah, broken by that platform. Now this is a risky part. I think they drop. Yep, they drop. So it's literally you have to climb all the way up through these platforms. But we've made it. So no need to worry. That took us 20 minutes to conquer. The first trial. Rudania's emblem, I'll cut this part because of course it's just going to be like this. And it doesn't let you skip it, and it's sort of dumb. It sort of makes sense, but also it's very annoying. When your hearts are full, you can fire a beam from the sword with R. The more heart containers you have, the further the beam's range. I did not know you could do that. That's just like Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Or any Kirby game. But I actually did not know that. Now, the next place we need to go is Darb Pond. So I'm going to go to this again. And then after Darb Pond, I'm just gonna wait to do the other one for later, and I'm gonna do Mifa's thing. You can actually read this. 100 famous mountains of Hyrule, number 1, Death Mountain Summit. apparently there are famous mountains in Hyrule. That's very surprising because in Pokemon Violet there were 20 famous mountains in Pokemon Violet in the whatever region it's called. But in this game there's technically a knockoff of that. So now I'm going to Dark Pond, which is over here. I'm certain that's not where the Talus is because, and I can also take a picture of it. And it's insanely huge. It has probably triple the amount of HP as the Igneo Talus. I think, but I might be wrong. But I'm certain it does have like 1,500 HP. So there's the rings that you're supposed to do. And it is actually a pretty tricky situation. Because you see this and wonder how you're even supposed to survive it. Whee! Because of that. There's actually an easier way to do it. There's those blocks over there. And that's what you're supposed to do.
Gonna shoot ice arrows at you.
It's very risky to do this stuff. But there's the ring. And now you can actually finish off here. Gonna be... Gosh darn it. Oh wait, I did it. I thought I sank even though I was on that cube. I actually remember my first time I thought I sank down on that cube before, and it happened again now. Screw it. I had to do something. So the shrine is supposed to be... I think I'm close. It's up there. Reno Honika Shrine. Did I say Reno? Gosh darn it. Renu Honika Shrine. And then I'm going to skip the other one for later because it's something that we can't do quite yet. Or can't do meaning I'm not going to do. Block the blaze. This one's ridiculous. Nailed that. This one is technically use this and move it out. And now we are able to do this. I gotta do this slowly. If I do it too fast, it would still blast me even if I've already blocked the flames. Now this one requires stasis. For the most part. Gosh darn it. Maybe it doesn't require stasis, even though I could have sworn that's how I did it before. I don't remember how I did this. But there's more! How are you supposed to do this? Well, guess what? They don't say it, but it's an apparatus. Yeah. You know how much I hate apparatuses. It's actually pretty simple for you. It's pretty simple to figure out, but I still don't like this apparatus. You have to hold the controller slightly upside down for you to do it. But there you go. That is a pain to do, honestly. I don't like apparatus shrines. But it's... at least my controller wasn't terrible. I don't like this, I'm skipping it! Why'd you skip those? Well, it's a simple thing of it gets old. That's it. It just gets old for you to hear a lot of the freaking time. It's so annoying. And it's annoying that they don't let you skip that scene. It's so stupid. That fire in your eyes. Lord Daruk trained here. Intense training. So sweaty, brother. Hey, look at that. Pump it up, brother. Ah, it's the fourth Goron blood, brother. He who somehow survived our famous gut check challenge. Do you know why Champion Daruk chose this place to train, brother? Neither do we, but us Goron blood brothers are going to find out by completing the training ourselves. What happened, brother? I look away for one blasted second and the glowing ring disappears. Feel the burn, brother! Hey, the glowing ring is gone. I wasn't done training with it. So sweaty, brother. I'm okay with how things turned out. I'm not quite ready for lava training, brother. The glowing ring is gone. Now I don't have to do that crazy training. Thank goodness. The next place we have to go, I have yet to even know. But it has something to do with a river of some sort, but I don't know exactly where. I think it's this. But it might either be that or it's something else like somewhere down here. I'm pretty certain it's something around this river. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna do Mifa's thing. I'm gonna see where it is. Not do it because it's something that I have to wait for. But I'll see where it is first before I do anything else.
So, I'm going to go... Wait a minute. Where? Oh, it's just you. Darpond Talus, apparently. Igneo Talus. Change stamp to this. I'm gonna just do this and do this. Gone!
I did not know there was an igneous talus there. Igneous? Gosh darn it. It's an igneo talus. I always say igneous for some odd reason. I'm gonna go to Goron City. I'm gonna see if I will be able to figure out where to go there. It's probably someplace over here. Like, not around this place in particular, but somewhere like, I think it's actually even Lake Darman, or whatever it's called. So even if I go over here and glide there, it's just going to be a far trek. But I don't think it's actually there. It's somewhere. I just now realized that's a crab. So the only place left to go is somewhere over there. That is where it is. It's near the crab. It's right there. That's where I need to go. Never mind about... I'm going to stamp a sword on it because it's something important. Never mind about going there. I was wondering where to go, but now I don't have to wonder. It's actually right there. I'm actually going to show you guys what it looks like. Even though it's something that I'm not really thinking of doing yet. I'm going to do it after Mifa's ultimate trial, which I believe is just battling the blight again and again, which is easy peasy. But they had a trial sense in it. It definitely shocked me when I heard the Talus theme. I was like, oh, please don't tell me there's a Talus right near that. And then it was the Igneo Talus, not the huge Titan Talus. And it does the same theme too, but it's like really, it's like 3 times the size of of a normal Talus. There it is right there. You'd think, oh, that's not big. Well, there's more to it than just that. Sorry. Oh, wait, there's a Goron right there. Lord Daruk. Hey there, nice morning, eh? A Hylian, here? Does that mean are you going to visit Lord Daruk's turf? Daruk's turf? That's right, I'm following the great Daruk's footsteps too. In fact, I hear Daruk defeated a huge monster at Lake Darman. I wonder what the monster looked like. You're about to find out right now, buddy! Because I'm going there too, but I'm not battling it yet. Now watch as this thing comes out of straight nowhere for how big it actually is. How are you supposed to beat it? Well, you shoot ice arrows at it and you have to glide up to it. But here you go. This, I'm going to take a picture of it, is the Igneo Talus Titan. That looks even better. Replace picture. That is insane damage. I hope I can teleport. I can. Because I don't want to battle it yet. I just wanted to show what it looks like. Because now we're going to Ruta and doing the ultimate trial there. And if I have the time, I'll do the Igneo Talus Titan, which is insane. Sort of funny to imagine. It's a fire rock monster, and I've just recently watched the Dragon Prince series and saw the reference even greater because of that. Now, watch what happens when you approach Divine Beast Vault Ruta, because originally you can't go there, but now get closer to it, and this is what happens. To the one who approaches the divine beast, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. In exchange for Ruta's emblems, you will be granted the chance to tread through the realm of memories. Those who lack the determination will find this trial unforgiving. Do not take this place lightly, nor dismiss it as merely a world within your mind. The truth is much deeper than you know. You actually teleport inside the mind of the beast. Not in the beast. You go in the mind of it, like telepathy. Remembering the very first battle you had, minus it actually being, because it's foggy now. It's not really that. The illusory realm was created from the depths of your memories. This one's actually really hard because of the haze. The enemy you shall face is a product of the fear that grows within. You must overcome this fear to proceed. This battle is a trial of the soul. You must emerge victorious using only the tools provided. So yeah. You don't have your master sword anymore. But I can take a picture of this. But it's a harder version of this boss. Because it's not only the boss you have to face, but the curses as well. Waterblight Ganon. A tougher foe. Wait. Ouch! I did not know it was like that. Oh my word! I think I might have saved that and not the beast itself. I'll see if there's something better that I can do. Yep, that one's better. Yeah, it's not gonna save much. I'm gonna replace the picture because my word, that's insane. So yeah, what you get for armor is, for one thing, you only are able to use the light scale trident and the ceremonial trident. And then you get a silver bow with 10 arrows, no shields, and Zora armor. Whatever your defense was before is what it shall be now. The only materials are the Fleet Lotus Seed, a Hylian Shroom, and a Hyrule Bass. So be careful not to die against this guy. I'm gonna use the ceremonial trident. I don't want to use up the light scale trident yet. Crap. I realized what I did wrong there. There we go. It's really hard because of the limited weapons you get. It's easier when you have Naboris's cooldown. But when it's mad, it gets even harder. Never mind about dealing with the enemies at hand. I completely forgot it was like the weapons. So it gets even harder at this point. Oh wait, but I think the water's like electrified or something. I don't know. I ran out of ideas.
What I'm trying to do is just hit him with bombs, if I can. There we go. Ah! Well, I think I might die here. Not that it matters. Oh, I might as well use Crayons when he does that again. I'm not able to. Gosh darn it, come on! Hug! There we go. Just waiting until he uses it again. Doing it the slight cheap way. But it's best. Because I barely have the arrows. Gosh darn it. It's really hard to battle this guy. It broke his sword, too. This guy's no joke, my word. Well, my word, I suck at this. I love how it just breaks his sword, giving you the chance to strike, but of course I just don't take that chance. Now it's 5 of them. Darn it. I love Cryonis. This is ending up working very well for me. It sort of sucks that I'm not finding a great use for this environment. Not really talking much, I'm in deep focus. I love how it just breaks his sword. I wish it can do more than just this, but I cannot figure out anything. I think I even remember doing mostly remote bombs. I even died against this guy once because of the disadvantages you get. Ugh, dang it. Almost there. I'm so close. I know it's cheap doing it with just bombs, but like I said, I have no idea what else to do. It's just using bombs all over the place until I finally beat this guy. The funniest thing is, this guy's the hardest to deal with without a single bomb. But the other Blade games are actually not that hard. Like, not as hard as this guy is. Not as tough as this guy. Like, they're tough, but not, like, as tough to handle. Like, really, like, without using a melee weapon or decent arrows. But there we go.
What's funnier is I am going to end up doing the Igneo Talus Titan. And the funniest thing is, you don't respond with a heart container, but instead, like I said, you get something greater. Oh, my. For some, the best part of traveling alone is the freedom to get lost in thought with only the wind to distract you. Wandering around here and listening to the anecdotes about Champion Mifa has truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor her in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. That is why I felt inclined to roost here, near the divine beast of Ruta, which Mifa herself mastered. I've written a song to try and capture the essence of Champion Mifa. Recall the champion of Ruta's land, before she walked her chosen path. Mifa's kindness was known to all, which is what a princess came to call. That was actually pretty invigorating. Now check this out. An additional memory.
Princess, may I ask who the other chosen champions are?
Goron Vigilance, Daruk. Rito Confidence, Rivali. Gerudo Spirit, Urbosa. And also, the Hylian with the sword that seals the darkness. Link.
Oh. Sidon, hurry and swim up here.
Mifa. Perhaps he is still too young to swim up this big waterfall.
One day, Princess, I must leave him to face my fate with Ruta. Join me. We'll go together so you can get a feel for it. Let's go. sweet Sidon, should fate ever part us. I'm counting on you to protect our beloved home from harm. Understood? I believe in you. Now, shall we try one more time?
That guy's so cute as a kid. I swear, his smiles are so cute no matter what. It is so freaking adorable. When I saw Sidon in his youth, I was adored by him. He was so cute. Although she was known for her kindness, it seems the Zora princess could be quite strict when necessary. Yeah, for sure, but also very sweet. Sidon is so sweet and so cute as a kid, but also very cool as his grown self. You would be able to tell just how big he's gotten. It's sort of interesting. He's like over 100 years old, but he looks like he's barely over like 30. That's how interesting Zora are. So, what do you think of Champion Mifa's song? By writing a song that captures the determination of Champion Mifa, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. I was struck by a realization that the missing parts of the song can only be finished by my teacher's pupil, by me.
You're so strong. So much stronger than before. The power of Mifa's grace will now recharge much faster. As powerful as you are, I am certain you can save Hyrule, as well as the princess who awaits you.
Mifa's Grace Plus. Champion Mifa's divine gift. If your hearts run out, you'll automatically be resurrected. It requires now less time to recharge. My most favorite of them all, and that's why I did this first. Because instead of 15 minutes, though she was known for, he's just gonna say the same thing. So, the coolest thing about that is, for one thing, his song being like this, but for another thing, just check out how less of a time that takes for this recharge to happen. Instead of 15 minutes, it is now 6 minutes, which is even better. Actually, it was 20 minutes, I think, before, and now it's 6 minutes. But still, that's insane how much shorter it's gotten. It doesn't get any shorter than that, but it's still insane that it takes 6 minutes for that to be recharged. It's pretty much almost as fast as Rivali's Gale, but Rivali's Gale is like 3 minutes, I think. And just think about that. I feel like using all of it just to make sure, but I think it is like 3 minutes. I barely pay attention to that. So, for one thing, there's still these pins. I'm still going to go onward. I'm going to do the Igneo Talus Titan, despite the fact that I didn't want to, but I'm going to now. I'm just going to, because why not? I'm going to go to. I'm actually going to go to this one, the Shoraha Shrine. See if it's possible to do. And I have magma armor on, so that's no problem. At least when we're done with that, we won't have to do any more of the blazing stuff for a while. Or probably ever again. But we're using the minecart. Finally gonna use this thing. Is it seriously like this? But that just leads all the way up there.
It's not even going the other way. There we go. Wanted it to face it that way. Because of going inside the cart, if I can. I've never used this minecart before, now that I have to use it. Pretty much going to do it. But it's like this. Gonna actually see if I can get it to go even faster. Not really. This is going pretty quick though.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
And also, the fact that I pronounced the name Sidon, but it's really Sidon, is just cute. But I still want to just pronounce it Sidon, if you don't mind, because I've been very used to calling him Sidon, even though his name was Sidon. He's my favorite guy. And you meet him in the first place. Like, there's always a lot of things I like about certain characters. But it takes the cake when I end up liking the thing about, in my word actually, that's frozen whole bird. I've never gotten a whole bird before. But I have, like, for meeting each of the meeting each of the champion's descendants, I can't say anything right. They end up doing something really cool where they do for the champion's descendants. Also, I don't think I need this anymore. I kept this plugged in for way too long. But you meet Sidon in the very beginning, right before you encounter Ruta. You encounter him for the most of the journey, and you always have to do it first because Ruta is actually really easy. Meadow, you encounter, I think his name was Coda, but I always forget, so I gotta just I gotta go back to the flight range just to remember his name. It's like I have to keep note of everything because I can never remember the names. It's still the Spring of Power west of the East Akala stable. And that's where I'm supposed to go for the 9th memory. But and also for the shrine quests, going off topic there's actually like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shrine quests. Anyways, going back to it, you meet Sidon in the beginning. I forgot his name. I think his name is Coda or something. It was in the middle of the journey. You meet him at the flight range. You meet. Man, I suck at remembering these. But the princess, the empress of Gerudo, and then Yunobo, you meet during the middle as well. So it's always like, it has a certain interest. And then Yunobo is like the best one of them all because of Daruk actually seeing the guy. And I actually think that's really cool. And why I chose that Divine Beast last, and I will always choose the Divine Beast last no matter what playthrough I do. Even though this is the last playthrough of the game that I will ever do because of the insanity of the Koroks and all of that. And the fact that in the Tears of the Kingdom, which I believe will be an even cooler playthrough to do, there's so much more mind-boggling stuff there. So I'm going to do 2 Divine Beasts in this video, and in the next video I'm going to do the Trials of Naboris. Then in the final video I'm going to do the Trials of Meadow. If I'm remembering this correctly, I know I get distracted easily, but the Talus Titan doesn't drop anything, as sad as that is, because you aren't able to get close to him, so you're not able to get any of the things from there. Also, what the heck? There's a Talus over here. So there's 2 places to remember.
Are you kidding me? That did not even count. So the thing I was going to use was this, the Stone Smasher. That's the easiest part of the fight. Of course, right as soon as I defeated that Talus, Mipha's Grace gets ready for me, and that's insane because of how short of a time it takes.
Yeah, I'm gonna break my Iron Sledgehammer, so what? Oh, dang it. Now I'm gonna battle the Talus Titan right over here. I hope I make it, because if I don't, that would actually suck. Please make it, please make it, please make it. Looks like I'm gonna make it. Yes! So what you're supposed to do about this Titan is actually really easy. Is you're supposed to freeze first, and then go right on top of his head. But he has a lot of health. No matter what, it's always like this. Cobble Smasher. Also, I'm just gonna do this. Just in case. It's so hard to get a grip on where to go. There we go. And like I said, it doesn't drop anything. It's the only boss that doesn't drop anything, which is very sad. But the lucky thing is there's an Igneo Talus right close to where the Titan is, so that's what the best thing about that is. Now, am I wrong by thinking this? Is this the only shrine that is rewarding? Because I might be wrong and it is actually a trial, but I don't remember for sure if it's a trial or a rewarding one. Because I know one of these bosses has a rewarding shrine and the other is just a trial. Okay, none of them are rewarding. I guess I was wrong then. Hey, too many targets! Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a moment there. Oh, I remembered. It's just like using the cannons. I'm gonna use the Royal Broadsword first to break that. Oh, really? Nailed that. I completely forgot it was like this. Really? Gosh darn it. Well, dang it. Say goodbye to the Royal Broadsword. Well, gosh darn it, I really don't have a clue. Wow, I got it. It's only one of the many. Also, there's a chest over there. And you'd wonder, how are you supposed to get that? It's simple. You see that gap? That's what you're supposed to do. There's a moving target here, or is it? It's a freaking apparatus, like you would be guessing. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Is this actually what I'm thinking of, where I have to shoot the orb all the way to the right, and that's where I need to aim, and it would be opening up a gateway? Because if so, that's actually pretty dang smart. Okay, not exactly to the right. I don't think I've ever opened that chest before because I don't think I've ever figured out how to. Is that a magnesis thing as well? Because there's a fencing right there, and yes, I was correct on that assumption. I'm guessing it's an ancient core of some kind. Nope, it's a diamond, which is even better. Because I want 10 diamonds just so that I can get the 550 rupees from the gal. Even though the diamonds are more useful than that. They are also useful for the diamond circlet. Which doesn't make much sense about how their defense isn't as high as I would hope they would be. Oh, wait. I remembered how much this drove me insane by. Then there's another one. I have to move the thing completely out of the way. And you'd wonder how the heck are you supposed to do that? It's actually not as hard as you would expect. But what I need to do, I need to have this be like this. And have it be easy enough to aim through. I don't even know if I did it correctly, so I'm gonna try doing it again. It's like I have to go straight through. Yep, that was it. It was just aiming straight, and that was it. I completely forgot that was the thing that drove me even worse. I'm so glad I did this then. Because I even remembered I did Rudania last, and I'm so glad I did this second, because this was ridiculous. Skipping this. Oh, yeah. You already know this. Never mind. I guess it's not skippable. I don't know much, but I'm going to Rudania. I don't need to take a picture of that boss because I already did it. But the weapons for it is going to actually be really worthwhile. And of course you need the bombs. That's going to be really easy. So let's go to Rudania. Which apparently they call it Rudania. Don't know why. I've called it Rudania before, and Daruk says Rudania, but apparently they call it Rudania in the DLC. But Daruk calls it Rudania. So that's why I think there's like two pronunciations of it. So I've pronounced it Rudania because that's why I heard it be pronounced. I'm gonna go running towards a divine beast. Yep, it was that easy. just to get there. It's so quick. To the one who approaches the divine beast, in the name of Goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. We already know this. We've done this before. Now I wish I could skip this, but I can't. So, we already know how this goes. So here is the thing we battled last in part 52. Or part 53 actually. So we just faced this, but now we have to use the weapons provided here, which is going to actually be really easy because the weapons provided is actually really... It's like, there's one that will do 60 damage, and mainly I think it is Daruk's weapon and the Stone Smashers. So it's going to be really easy because all it takes is just getting shot a lot and all that. Like, it getting shot a lot. Along with using the thing. Oh wow, ice arrows. Wait, so what do we have? We have the Boulder Breaker, the Knight's Bow along with ice arrows, no shields, Flame Breaker armor, which is apparently defense 27. Oh no, it's defense 9. And baked foods. Darn it. Crap. Oh, I don't have a burst of fury. Gosh darn it. This is gonna be really hard then. Oh jeez. Honestly, forgot how. I actually didn't get to see him do the embers, and you guys didn't either. So seeing him do the embers is pretty new. Not doing the ice arrows quite yet. Darn it. I'm trying to make him come closer so I can swing. Darn it, it's so hard to dodge when he does that. Ow! Gotta wait until he gets closer. Ow, my word, I hate when he gets that close. Darn it. There we go. Nope, he's not mad yet. Darn it. No! There we go. It took a bomb's explosion, and the next part's not even that bad. I forgot it was only a boulder breaker. I thought I was gonna get stone smashers as well. But I forgot that's not how it goes. Now I have to run to him. Does his furious attacks all the same. Almost there. There we go. My word, that trial was insane. If I didn't have the revival, I would have died there. I completely forgot it was just a boulder breaker and 5 ice arrows for that boss. So of course they make this boss a really tough one. What I'm curious about is, are you able to rematch these bosses when you defeat them? Because if so, that's actually really good, really cool. Because then you're able to take a picture of them if you forgot. Perhaps the meeting you here was no coincidence. This is a perfect spot for you to get lost in your thoughts, as well as a perfect spot for me to write a song. Wandering around here and listening to anecdotes about Champion Daruk has truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor him in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. That is why I felt inclined to roost here, near the divine beast of Rudania, which Daruk himself mastered. I've written a song to try and capture the essence of Champion Daruk. Recall Rudania's champion of flame. Before his fate, the moment finally came. This is the tale of the great Daruk's task, and the princess who came to ask.
Count me in, tiny princess. I'm the fearless Daruk, after all. And if Hyrule needs my help, I'll gladly lay down my life.
Thank you, Daruk.
Not sure if it's Calamity Ganon's fault or what, but I hear monsters have been attacking people more than ever lately. Times like these, you shouldn't leave the castle without a horde of mighty Gorons to watch your back.
You sound like Father. He's assigning a knight to watch over me wherever I go. I hear the top contender is the most accomplished swordsman in all of Hyrule.
Huh? That could only be... Huh? What the... They really are all over the place these days. Is someone being attacked? Cowards! Wait here, princess. Spineless little pucos! No monster stands a chance when fighting me, the almighty Daruk.
Oh! You're safe. It seems our friend here was the one being attacked. Precious boy, you saved his life. Huh? Well.
Good riddance, and stay safe. I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. As a kid, dogs always chased me. I still panic when I see one of those critters.
I never imagined the great Daruk would have a weakness.
So tell me, princess.
Yes?
Calamity Ganon isn't, some kind of a dog monster, is he?
Discovering that kind of weakness is hilarious. I really like that. Telling you how Daruk fares, but it also has a fear of dogs. It's sort of funny because as a kid, I actually feared dogs. I used to be a cat person when I was a kid. Changed into a dog person because of how annoying my cat tends to be, as you would figure out by me streaming and she meows, trying to get in my way. But the cat I used to have as a kid was actually not that annoying. She was actually very sweet. And in reasonable standards, she didn't like my puppy at all. My puppy, quote unquote, really a dog now. But I didn't fear dogs anymore when I started knowing my grandmother's dog Sophie more. And that was when I was a kid, and she almost passed away by then. And then she passed away when I was like probably 12 years old. I don't remember exactly. And now I have a soft spot for dogs. I have a soft spot for dogs and a slight soft spot for cats, but I'm not really much of a cat person, more of a dog person. Because I do know how to deal with cats. I just don't like how annoying they are when they just meow constantly, thinking they need something even though they just had something. Just attention, all that kind of deal. But it happens at the worst of times for me. When I stream, I end up getting the most annoying out of that. It just happens randomly. That's why you always hear me yelling Mira, because Mira is my cat's name. She just does a lot of meowing. And then my puppies tend to interrupt me sometimes, but it's cute, so I don't mind it. They interrupt me a lot, but they're more tolerable than cats are, because they don't try to ruin everything. Except my puppy sometimes does it. It happened twice already, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen again. I suppose even champions are not immune to fear. Yeah, for sure, because I'm pretty sure Mifa didn't have an immunity to fear either. So, what do you think of Champion Daruk's song? By writing a song that celebrates the softer side of Champion Daruk, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. I feel more confident that I can do those missing lyrics justice.
I knew you could do it, little guy. Now you can use Daruk's protection more than ever. If you see that Ganon jerk, give him a message for me. Good riddance, bacon breath.
Now we get a shorter time of Daruk's protection, which is honestly not even that great. I love parrying, but sometimes the parrying is just a ridiculous thing. You can actually use Daruk's protection to deflect Guardian Rays, which is awesome. So, 2 more to go. I managed to defeat 2 Calamity Ganons at once. Won't happen every time, because next time we're doing the Boris's trial, and that one is going to be really interesting, because it's right here that we have to go, and I'm pretty sure there's also a shrine there. So, the first place I'm going to go is I'm going to go to this tower and go southwest, because this is going to be me searching for a shrine to see if I can find it. And after that, then I will do another Divine Beast trial, and that will be, I think, part 59. And then on part 60, which is the episode after that, which is Divine Beast Von Meadow, part 60 is going to be the final trial. Also known as the hidden trial, but not really the final trial of the game. Just the final trial of the DLC. It's called the Hidden Trial. It's insane. It's very hard. But what I'm going to record again for me is, technically for me, I'm going to record tomorrow, but it's going to be on the finishing touches of the things that I wasn't able to finish up before. But pretty much the next, and it's so funny how Daruk was afraid of dogs. It's hilarious. Ganon is not a dog monster; he's a pig monster, and yet I sort of wondered how Daruk felt about Ganon when he saw that he wasn't a pig monster, and Daruk was pretty much like, "Yay, he's not," and then he died against the thing. Sort of sad how the champions die in spirit. Like, they are still alive in spirit, but were held captive inside the divine beast until Link decides to show up and free them. But you saw that the boulder breaker, I think is what it was. Yeah, it was still there. Like, even when I fought against the Ganon, and that's because I think the boulder breaker's durability is almost that of the Master Sword, which is, I believe, 150. I think the light scale trident is somewhere around 100 or 75. The bow of the Gerudo, I don't remember what it is, has durability of 30, or I think it's 50. I don't remember for sure. The Scimitar of the Seven is 70 or 75. Then the bow, which is the hardest hitting bow until this came around, it has, I think, 100 durability. And then Boulder Breakers has the highest durability, which is 150. And now I have the highest durability weapon, the Master Sword, that does 200 durability. And by that does, I meant that has 200 durability. And I'm going to just discuss things real quick. For one thing, saving, because even though I'm very sure I would be coming back here by autosave as well, the things I'm going to do after part 60 is shrine hunting and more side quests, and conquering the last tower. But how many parts I believe that's going to take me is quite a few. I'm expecting that I might end the series in 75 or 80 parts. Still sucks that the series didn't end up being anywhere over 100 parts. I was hoping it would be like 100 parts long, but it ended up being like 70 something. Which, honestly, I'm not really that disappointed, because that's still a long game time. I think it's like 100 hours for me. But I'm certain Tears of the Kingdom will take me a long time as well. Possibly up to the point of Super Mario Bros. Wonder being released. And I don't want to play that game yet, because I still have a lot of LPs planned. I still have Mario Party 9. I have Sonic Frontiers. I was playing on the 61st LP, being something around Star Allies or New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, before I play through Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which I will end up doing an LP of after New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, or I'll just be asking by community posts if you guys want me to do an LP of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, or just skip it and go right to Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Because I'm thinking Super Mario Bros. Wonder is going to be an even better game than New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, or just New Super Mario Bros. U in general. In my opinion, I think New Super Mario Bros. U was a pretty good game, but the thing it slightly lacked was just, it felt like it was not as interesting for the final level, because I was hoping the final level was going to be like New Super Mario Bros. 2, where you battle against a secret boss, but instead you just go through an obstacle like stage, and then for New Super Luigi U, it's just a bonus stage. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.